everybody, and welcome back to a very overdue video of On the Table, guys. So, first and foremost, guys, I have to apologise for my long absence without any kind of word or any kind of reason why. Basically, it was about 3 months ago since I last posted a video, and that is because it just got too damn hot in this room. Basically, this room that I'm in turns into an oven in the summer, and it basically makes everything just impossible to do. So I basically took a 3-month hiatus as it was as hot as Satan's arsehole in this room. Amongst other things as well, I was working more hours, and when I was coming back from work, I was super tired and super sweaty and I just really couldn't be bothered doing anything after work apart from get in the shower and get in bed, because I work outside in a building yard, so it's basically just a massive sweat box because there's no shade, so I was getting super sweaty, super tired, and just really couldn't be bothered doing anything at the end of the day. However, the sun is going away now. The heat is cooling down, and it is getting to a decent temperature in this room that I can actually do stuff. So I've been thinking of doing things. I've been getting ideas. The brain hasn't been on hiatus whilst the videos have. The brain's been thinking about some cool stuff. And one of the things that I wanted to do, I've wanted to do it for a while now, but kind of was always I don't really want to paint all those miniatures and all this lot, was I kind of wanted to start a Tyranid army. So without further ado, guys, I will show you my first attempt at doing something Tyranidy. Now, I'll explain the reason why as you guys look at him. So here he is, this majestic motherfucker, this terrifying beast that is a winged Hive Tyrant. Now, I'll go over the actual model in a second. Basically, guys, the reason why I wanted to do a Tyranid army was because it's just something different. It's something very different from what I'm used to. Something really organic. Not organic gribbly like the Nurgle stuff. This is organic with a purpose. With Nurgle, you can kind of slap whatever paint you want on it and they always look good. Whereas these guys require some forethought. So basically, what I wanted to do, I first need to stop saying basically. It's become one of those new words that I just get infatuated with. One of my friends wanted to do Tyranids as well, but again, he didn't want to paint all the miniatures themselves as well. So what I did, I was like, okay, why don't we do a joint army? We both do, say, 1,500 points, and we both, shoulder, half the responsibility of painting and half the responsibility of building and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll see how we go. We picked a really easy colour scheme, as you can see, and the inspiration behind this colour scheme is Xenomorphs from, obviously, the Alien franchise. Really easy to pull off. I mean, it's super glossy and super shiny. I'll show you how I did all that. I'll tell you how I did all that in just a minute. So basically what we wanted to do, I said basically again, god fucking damn it. We wanted to keep this as a secret project from our group of friends that we wargame with, because what we want to do in the end is rock up with a fully painted, fully based Tyranid force and just be like, okay, yeah, so me and thee will stick anybody, we'll fight anybody that wants to come along, and then we'll just be like, well, bam! Here's some Tyranids, and they won't be expecting it at all because we've kept it, the dog's barking, sorry guys, because we've kept it a total and utter secret. Just 1 second. Sorry, I have to go and see what the dog was barking about. But yeah, so that's how we came to this, and we were like, well, Tyranids, they're not exactly hard to paint, but they're not easy at the same time. However, they can be made easier with a colour scheme choice, which is why we kind of went for Xenomorphs, because we were like, well, it's black and shiny, and you don't really have to do anything more with black and shiny apart from make it black and shiny. So what we did, to achieve this gloss effect, this glossy black effect, it's literally just a standard black acrylic paint. I think I used Vallejo. I've even used the Citadel one, and then over the top of it is this, which I'll show you guys. This is a really cool paint from Tamiya. So this is Tamiya X19, and this is a smoke paint. Now it's basically said basically again. God damn it, guys! I can't stop. This essentially, there we go. That's a good substitute for it. Essentially, is just a gloss, a very thick gloss grey or gloss black wash, which goes on like, it's really weird. It's super, it's super thick and super viscous, like most Tamiya clear paints are. You can see it in there. It looks just like a black shiny void. But yes, it's a really cool paint, and it acts like a very thick wash, in fact that it self-shades. So all we had to do was paint the carapace black, spray the rest of it, like the slightly softer carapace, like a grey colour, and then over the top of that, blast the Tamiya clear through it, and it kind of self-shaded and made this really cool chitinous looking carapace that it has. I was just very, very happy with. We also chose the colour that the weapons and the teeth and the really hard parts of it to be silver, because as we all know, guys, Xenomorphs have silver teeth and various other bits, so it kind of reciprocated that colour scheme going forward. We used the green because, again, Xenomorphs with the acid blood, and we used I think it's a scorpion green, which is Vallejo Scorpion Green, and then over that we used the Hexwraith Flame from Citadel. So we used that, and again it made this really cool like contrast with the green, and it's making it look extra alien and just really, really cool. And that's basically the colour scheme. What we did, super easy to make, super easy to reciprocate. I don't think I'm going to do anything with by washing the silver, because it already looks nice and shiny. The wings, however, these wings were a slight bit of a challenge. If I just zoom out again, guys, these wings were a real difficulty, because I was like, I didn't really want to get them gloss, I didn't want them gloss, I wanted them a matte finish, because it's supposed to be like a membrane, and I used a mixture of, I think this is my 50-50 wash, and I think Reichland Flesh Shade, just again airbrushed over them in strategic ways. I kind of like masked off the large areas, because again I wanted the in-between bit, like the veins in between, to be like that glossy kind of carapace feel. But yeah, so we got like a cool like fleshy leathery look, and I think it lends itself quite well to just making a bit of a contrast with this big Tyranid model. So as we know, this is a Flying Hive Tyrant. I've basically gone for the 4 massive Scything Talon options on it, because it just seems to be the best way to run a Flying Hive Tyrant, because you want to get these up close, get them up in your enemy's face, and they're really nasty. Now you might think, well hang on, there's 2 Bone Swords and 2 Scything Talons on there. Yes, I know, I never do WYSIWYG, but I just really like the look of these Bone Swords. I think they just look extra gnarly. And then I kind of had the Scything Talons on reverse, because I imagine like if he's flying like like that, these things can like scythe underneath him, like pick stuff up as he's flying. One of the things that I didn't like the flying legs, because the Flying Hive Tyrant is a lot different from this. This is basically a Hive Tyrant, and I stuck wings into additional sockets that I made. I just made those sockets out of green stuff and stuck them in. I was going to make them magnetic, but the wings are actually too heavy to hold up with magnets, even like decent strength neodymiums. So yeah, so I didn't want to go for the Flying Hive Tyrant look, because I don't like the fact that it's really tall, so therefore you're kind of at a disadvantage when it comes to line of sight. I also really didn't like the weird feet that it has. It had these really long, like, talon feet, which just looked totally awkward. I just didn't like that at all, so I thought, you know what, we'll go with this crazy biomorph going on here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it currently. That's what I've got so far in regards to the Tyranids, as what I've been up to. I'm going to be cracking on with some more. I've got a big pile of stuff that I can be getting on with for the next video. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this minor Hive Tyrant, Flying Hive Tyrant conversion. Let me know in the comments in the doobly-doo down below. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, don't forget to favourite, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Instagram, which is in the link in the doobly-doo again down below. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. See you now, and goodbye.